everyone. My name is Grazia Todeschini and I work with Swansea University. I will start introducing my research team. It's called the Sprint. So we have the logo here, as you can see. And Sprint, as you may read from the banner, means Sustainable Power and Renewable Energy Integration. So the main purpose of my research and my work is to study best ways and best practices to include the renewable energies into the power system. So as you can see in the logo, we have a few elements here. The first is a wind turbine. Then we have the wave that represents ocean energy, the sun, and then we have a distribution pole. So the idea of my research and of this research group is to study the best ways we can connect all these sources to the existing grid. And the final aim is to allow more and more integration of renewable energies. Today, I have this demo here for you that shows some of the ways we can use renewable energies into everyday life. And we'll also show what are the limitations and what we can do when renewable energies are not available. Before I show you the demo, I want to introduce the main elements of it. And when we look into power systems, we generally categorize the devices connected to it into groups. The first group is what we call sources of energies or sources of power. The second group is called loads. And the loads are the devices that use energy. In this demo, we have three generating sources and three loads. So let's start with the generating sources. The first one is shown here, and it's probably the most visible. It's a wind turbine. Then we have two solar panels. So one is here, it's on top of the hill. I just want to show you maybe closer. And then we have a second one here on the roof of the house. So this is called rooftop solar. And generally these panels are smaller because of space and because of cost. And then we have a traditional power plant that you can probably recognize there in the corner. And it's easy to identify because of the typical tower, white and red at the back. Again, these are the three sources. In terms of load, we have houses here. So houses require energy every time we switch on something. So we switch on the heat, we switch on the lights, we switch on dishwasher or anything else. Then we have an electric vehicle, so that's the second load. Electric vehicle is connected to a charging station. And then we have a train. So the train is supplied by electricity. In the middle of the demo here, you see also this element. This is illustrating a line, a power line, that carries the energies from the source to the loads. So let's just look now at a few cases, to see how we can use different sources to meet our energy demands. So let's just start with a sunny day. So in the case of the sunny day, you can see that the sun now is shining. And as a second effect, this line is turning on because we have energy available. You can also notice that here we have this light on. So this is a display panel that indicates energy sources to the left and energy demand to the right. So in this case, because we have only one energy source, one unit of energy source, we have one light on. In this case, because there is no demand, this energy is not used by any of these components. So what we can do is, for example, store it. So now let's assume we connect the house to the car to the charging station. So you can see that now this light is blinking, meaning that the car is charging, and we have one unit of supply and one unit of demand. So in this case, we are somehow in an ideal condition where with renewable energy sources we can meet all our demands. So this is a condition where we don't need to use any of the fossil fuels. But now let's consider another situation. So it could be a situation where people go back home after work and they need to turn on lights or cook or watch TV to relax or use the computer to do homework or work. So as a result of that, now we can see that the houses are light and there are these lights outside and also some lights inside. And now you can observe here on the panel that we have two more lights on the right side, indicating that we have two additional loads. At the same time, you can notice that there are some lights blinking at the top, so that is indicating an alarm. The alarm is because we have more demand than generation. In this case, we cannot supply all our energy needs with the solar panels. So obviously one solution would be to have more solar panels, but obviously that will take some time. And when we need light at home, we just want it right away. The wind is not blowing in this situation, so the turbine is not spinning. So the only other source of energy that we can harness in this case is the power plant. So you may notice that this light is slightly changing color, and the power plant now is light on. So we have some blue lights here and the red light on the tower. As a result, you can see we have two additional lights here. So what this means is that now we have additional generation, and with the generation we have available, we can meet our demand. In this case, we cannot meet all demand with the renewable energies. And you can see maybe in the back of the sky there that there is some gray color indicating that the fossil fuel station is polluting the environment. And that is one of the drawbacks of these sources. So now let's just consider another situation where the wind starts to blow. So in this case, you may see this color is changing again, and the turbine starts to spin. As a result, we have an additional light here. And that means that we have additional supply. So what we could do in this case is that we can supply electricity to the train as well. So you may see now that the train here has been using electricity because this light is blinking too. And you see that we don't have any alarm because we have the same amount of generation and the same amount of loads. So with this simple demo, we want to show different ways we can use renewable energy to meet our demand, but also limitations about this. So I will now shut everything off, and you will see that we will go back to the original case. And the message of this demo is that we can meet now some of our demands with renewable energies, and this will probably grow in the future. But at the moment, we cannot completely meet our demands because we don't have enough renewable energy installed. So this ends the demo, and if you have any feedback, feel free to contact me. Thank you.